Men's 100 meters, always a climax of any track meet. So from lane 1, Onwuzurike, 22-year-old from Nigeria, was 7th in the 200 meters. Lavell of Jamaica, 21-year-old, has run both of those men under 10 seconds, as you'd expect. If you want to be in this company, you have to do that. Andre de Grasse done it many times. The Canadian, 30 now, still producing good performances, former Olympic champion. Favorite to take the slam title again. In the 200 yesterday was as good as we've just seen. Melissa Jefferson wouldn't be in the 100. He was so far ahead of everybody else. Can Hughes hang on to him? It's been a while. The last time Zharnel ran under 10 seconds was when he was 3rd to win the bronze medal at the World Championships in Budapest in 23. Christian Coleman. The last time he won a 100-meter race that wasn't a heat or a semi-final was a year ago at the pre-meet. He ran 9:95. So winning is something Christian needs to rediscover. Lane 7 is empty. Then we've got Aaron Brown of Canada, was 3rd in the 200 meters. Was at the World Relays with Andre de Grasse, the lead-off man for the Canadian 4x1 squad. Kenny has got used to winning. He's got used to, well, he's got a bigger bag to take the money home now, I think.
He does, but even though there was the heights of yesterday, he's actually in a peculiar position. He can really lose this thing. Zharnel won by 1,000 in that 200 yesterday to get him into 2nd place. If he beats Kenny in his 100, which is possible, he has a better PR.
Yeah, he
World
does.
Championship bronze medalist. Drama.
It would be. Kenny's in 4, Coleman in 6. Gets out smartly, Kenny, but Coleman's the quickest. He's got a half a meter, but here comes Kenny. He's already gone into the front and away he's gone. Again, Kenny Bednarek is a boss. 987.
Gosh.
Wow! It's quick here in Philadelphia. It might be chilly.
It's freezing.
But they are hot on the track. Very hot. 986. A new personal best. Wind legal. Nobody can take that away from him.
It took a minute for it. They are moving. It took a minute for them to warm up, but man, they closed this out with a bang. Melissa Jefferson Wood, 10.74, followed by Bednarek. Look at him. Still got all the energy in the world with a 986.
Kenny ready, man. Oh, we can't be sleeping on Kenny in the 100. Like,
no.
Man.
They keep mentioning that it's cold out there, too. That's a new PB. His previous best was a 987. So he just went 986 in a dominant finish on a...
It's time for the fast men. It's the men's 100 meters. Lanes 1 to 8. OJ Edeburen from Great Britain. The 22-year-old lines up in lane number 7, but Kendall Williams of the USA, one of the fastest on paper in 5. So Simon Mugagwi of South Africa, the former South African record holder at this event, 10.07 seconds this season, under 10 seconds at his best. That was 4 seasons ago. Takwendu Tracy of Jamaica, the new Jamaican 100-meter champion. Closed down the US anchorman in the sprint relay last night. 10.07 seconds this season. That's the lifetime best. Yu Zhengzhu of China, 10.21 seconds. He lines up in lane number 3. Marvin René of France, 3rd at the French Championships, replacing the late withdrawal, the injury to Jimmy Bicot. Big opportunity here for him. Starts in lane number 4. And then in lane 5, Kendall Williams of the USA, 3rd at the US Championships. Led off the winning US sprint relay team last night, 9.99 seconds this season. Lukas Jatulzik of Germany, lane number 6, 10.07 at his best. 33 years old now, experienced. And then a nice smile from OJ Edeburen of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. 5th at the UK Championships, 10.04 seconds. He's excited for this. He's looking forward to the opportunity and completing the lineup in 8. Olszewski of Poland, 10.21 seconds this season, 4 times the Polish indoor champion over 60 meters. Should be a close race this, it really is hard to call. 4 athletes within 1/10 of a second of each other, but leading the way is Williams of the United States in lane number 5. 9.99 seconds this season. The men's 100 meters. Magakwi, Tracy, Zharnel, Williams, Jakubczyk, Edeburen, Olszewski of Poland. The fast men have waited patiently through day 1 of this World Cup action. Well, it's a good start, it's a pretty even start as well. The Jamaican Tracy going well in lane number 2. Williams has got a bit of work to do here. Jamaica, USA. Oh, it's a photo finish between the familiar sprinting names of Jamaica and the United States. Tracy of Jamaica. Well, all the athletes, this is what we do. We look up at the big screen, we wait for a replay. 10.07 seconds is his lifetime best this year. So if it's confirmed, then it has been, the Jamaican gets the victory. 10.03 seconds, a personal best and 8 points for him. Kendall Williams, 10.05. And Magakwi of South Africa picks up the bronze. It was the usual battle that we expect to love in men's sprinting. And once again, a Jamaican is in the number 1 spot.
Well, the Jamaicans are really, one generation has come and virtually gone, but look, second to right there. Taekwondo Tracy gets a brilliant start, the 25-year-old, and this is running to a personal best battle. Brilliant battle with Magakwi of South Africa in the green on the far side, but he takes it marginally there from the charging Kendall Williams of the USA, who takes second place. Very, very tight to the finish, but 10.03 and maximum points for the Jamaicans.
Well, he did lead off the Jamaican team, which won their heat last year at the World Championships here in London. But of course, we know the ending and the DNF of the Jamaican team in the final race that included Usain Bolt. But there's your photo finish. I said it was hard to call, but Tracy grabs the victory from Williams by 2/100ths of a... 8 points for the Jamaican team, 10.03, PB and personal best. America, though, pick up more points with Kendall Williams. South Africa in 3rd and OJ Edeburen for Great Britain and Northern Ireland in 4th.
The men's 100 meters has always been the purest expression of speed in athletics. 10 seconds that can define careers, rivalries, and even eras. In 2025, 2 races in particular captured the drama and unpredictability of the event. Kenny Bednarek's statement performance in Philadelphia and the fiercely contested international showdown in London, where Jamaica asserted its sprinting pride against the USA and Great Britain. In Philadelphia, the spotlight belonged to Kenny Bednarek. Known primarily for his 200-meter strength and championship composure, he entered the 100 meters with something to prove. The field was not short on talent. Young Nigerian sprinter Udodi Onwuzurike brought raw acceleration and sub-10 credentials. Jamaica's Lavell, just 21, had already shown he could break the barrier that separates contenders from finalists. And then there was Zharnel Hughes, one of Britain's most accomplished sprinters, experienced, powerful, and dangerous over the final 40 meters. But from the gun, Bednarek looked different. His reaction was sharp, his drive phase controlled, and by 30 meters he was already level with the fastest starters. At 60 meters, his superior top-end mechanics began to separate him from the field. Hughes tried to respond, leaning into his transition phase, but Bednarek's stride frequency and relaxation under pressure were decisive. The final meters were not about survival, they were about dominance. Philadelphia witnessed a sprinter known for the half-lap, proving he could command the straight. In contrast, the London final at the World Athletics Competition delivered a different kind of drama, one built on national pride and tactical execution. The lineup reflected the global depth of sprinting. Jamaica's Rohan Taekwondo Tracy entered as national champion, fresh and confident. The USA relied on Kendall Williams, who had dipped under 10 seconds that season and carried relay momentum. Great Britain fielded Ojay Aduin and Ojay Aduran, while veterans like Germany's Lukas Jakubczyk added experience to the mix. The start in London was explosive and evenly matched. Tracy burst from the blocks with characteristic aggression, immediately putting pressure on the American favorite. Williams, slightly conservative through the first 20 meters, had to accelerate hard into his transition. Unlike Philadelphia, where Bednarek controlled the race centrally, London became a battle of margins. The race tightened between 50 and 80 meters, shoulders rising, faces straining, national colors flashing under the stadium lights. What separates the two races is not just the winner, but the narrative. In Philadelphia, Bednarek imposed authority, a performance built on technical efficiency and composure under expectation. In London, the 100 meters felt like a team confrontation disguised as an individual race. Jamaica's explosive start and competitive confidence tilted the psychological balance, forcing the Americans and British to react rather than dictate. Together, these races underline the evolving landscape of the 100 meters in 2025. It is no longer only about who can run the fastest time on paper. It is about who can execute under pressure, who can transition cleanly, and who can hold form when the body begins to tighten. Bednarek showed that versatility can translate into dominance. Jamaica, once again, showed that sprinting is not just an event, it is identity. And in the 100 meters, identity is everything.